There was a time when this guy was the biggest pop star in the world. The self-proclaimed king of punk funk broke through with the public by defying expectations, thumbing his nose at a mostly old white man industry, and by openly advocating the recreational use of narcotics. Back when marijuana was illegal, Rick James was the most dangerous man in America. And that was long before his arrest for assault with a hot crack pipe. But we'll get to that. This guy got Neil Young high before he ever even met Crosby, Stills, or Nash.
When I was on the road with Rick, I couldn't stand cops, man. They're always fucking with you. I love them now. I love the police. Please protect my old black ass. Keep these fucking renegades out there like I was growing up away from me, please. Yeah, I love the cops now.
Levi Ruffin Jr. grew up with Rick James and spent a dozen years on the road with the king of punk funk as the keyboardist and leader of the Stone City Band.
Now, I remember one time we were coming through Florida, going toward Little Rock, and one of the promoters called us. He said, man, you guys gonna get arrested, man. They waiting for you. That he saw something on television. What the fuck you mean they waiting for us? And on the bus, man, we had the television satellite on it. But anyway, we found a spot to stop, and that's when we saw it. See, they had the prosecutor and the AG, whatever they call them, all the cops and shit. We're not gonna have that Rick James and that Stone City Band coming through our town, spraying all this narcotics and marijuanas and stuff amongst our children. We'll arrest every one of them. We laughing our asses off. I'm sitting there cracking the fuck up, man. This guy cannot be serious. They were serious, man. We finally get to the goddamn gig, and these motherfuckers, they all, smoky bear hats. Must have been 100 goddamn police up there. I'm looking around, I see cats all over the top of the building with M16s. I said, what the fuck is going on? This is in Arkansas or some shit. Remember this lady cop, I guess she was running this shit. She was a sheriff or some shit. She said, Rick, coming on your bus? Rick was pissed, talking about, no, you're not. No. You know damn well you can't come on this bus. This is a private fucking bus. This is our home. We sleep here. We eat here. We fuck here. And we do other things here. Because he didn't mention the drugs. Do you have a warrant? No. Well, you can't come on this bus. Leave us the fuck alone because we got work to do. We get ready to go out on stage. Now, see, I never smoked weed, but I smoked weed that night. If we going to jail, we all going to motherfucking jail. That lady cop said we're here to arrest Rick James. And she started asking our names. And he said, which one of y'all is Rick James? I'm Rick James. No, I'm Rick James. Well, I'm Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus. And then we just walked out on stage. And Rick said, you see all these goddamn cops? Yeah, he said, these some bitch talking about arresting me if I smoke this weed here. Are you guys gonna let him do it? No. Say, hear you. No. Fucking crowd was in a frenzy. Rick was just a brother, man, went out there and just did what the fuck he wanted to do.
I understood Rick, and Levi understood Rick probably better than most people because we grew up together in a family sense, in a black man sense.
Danny Lamel was the arranger and director of the horn section for the Stone City Band. He played saxophone and traveled the world with Rick for 7 years.
Rick grew up in the ghetto, like the majority of us. The people that we looked up to were either, for good or bad, doesn't really matter, were black athletes, pimps, the semi-gangsters of our neighborhoods. These were the people that we had as role models. Why? We didn't have anything else that we can look to, unless you're looking at Leave It to Beaver, and that shit ain't had nothing to do with us.
Yeah, but what do we know about raising chinchillas?
But that's what was on TV at that point.